How's everybody doing tonight? For a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance the time. Okay. Queen Valencia says, jump as much as you like, but never to conclusions. The naughty ones say, finish your homework and be nice if you don't want to join us. Where's the... why is that not working?
Glad to see you've made it. I don't know how you did it, but then again, you survived a giant elevator crash, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Also, again, I apologize for hitting you over the head. In fact, it is for this reason that I believe we should not meet face to face. You see, for whatever reason, I'm prone to violent instincts, and I do not trust myself to not give in to them again. I have locked myself inside of a surveillance room. That way I can help without being a danger to you. We are currently on the lowest floor to remain active before everything went awry. There are many floors below us, but they've all remained closed and abandoned for quite some time now. So just make sure not to fall. As for your children, I don't know exactly where they're being kept, but I know someone who does. Head to the aquatic sector. That's where he resides.
There we go. Got it. I always knew I was an unlucky person, but this is a new standard. I leave a bustling floor for the washroom, and when I return, everybody's gone without a trace. Which would have been peaceful if it wasn't for the giant bird walking around. I doubt I can keep this quiet for much longer. My breaths are getting very heavy. What's the bird doing outside of its containment anyways? I thought they were showing off only the short purple creature because we were behind on schedule. This is not how I imagined my end would be.
It just hit me that you need the keycard to operate the cable car. Shouldn't be too hard to find one. Literally everyone had a copy. It's how you'd get from station to station.
Okay. Claire was here. Notice to janitors. Cleaners checks are required before end of shift. Oddities are to be dropped into marked hole. What's that? Oh, there's one. Ribbit. Have you guys seen the cutscenes for the Stinger? I guess is his name. It's over here. This dude. Yeah, Stinger Flynn. They're pretty cool. Lonely. Pick up your reward at the key card dispenser. Oh. Dear Mommy, the nice jellyfish is very strong. He carried everyone to here, but Miss Mason hates him, and I don't know why. Well, so I feel like if I walk by there, I'm gonna die. Okay, it's not that one. Case 6's rebellious behavior remained unchanged even after the introduction to Case 7, and so alternative methods were approved by management to encourage cooperation. One such method was the introduction of a newly modified Givanium solution engineered to lower the functions of self-thinking in any cases. Case 2 of type 5, which is responsible for one's brain function. This newly modified Givanium solution will never be applied again, and all excess material will be locked away. Under heavy sedation, the new solution was applied to Case's system shortly after Case 6 appeared to experience excruciating stomach pain that was so aching it fell on its knees while holding its stomach before undergoing significant physical changes. It appears the solution was so effective at limiting self-thinking that Case 6 fell victim to the primitive instincts we are so badly trying to avoid. Case is not ready for presentation. When I'm recording this, is this showing, like, is that showing lines? Hopefully not. I hope when I edit that wasn't in there. But if it is, I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to do all that again. That's part of the learning process though. It's like all of this stuff, it's like you miss one thing and you have to redo the whole chapter, the whole thing. I feel like this will get a lot easier with time though. Like the more I use this software and whatnot. Abnalina says there is a right somebody for everybody. You just need to look. Yep, no audio discs. Case 13, as has happened in the beginning with most prior cases, has finally started showing signs of body and brain activity, which means actual testing will be possible soon. Dormancy for 2 to 3 weeks has been observed in all prior cases when GV and the genomes are first mixed and placed into a body. Case 13 is an abnormality in this aspect. Case 13's body has only been in the expected dormant state for a single day, and neural activity has already been observed. This is new. A proposed theory is this phenomenon being the direct result of the modifications applied to the Givanium solution being used after the testing with cases 12G, which would allow for maximum learning speed. Case is not ready for presentation. Almost none of these are ready for presentation. I have no idea what they're doing. What is that? Hopefully this is one of those cutscenes. These are like the best things. Like when this first came out, it was phenomenal. I haven't seen something like this in a while. High on Life was pretty good too. They had some similar, like, comedy. I feel like I'm missing something there, but oh well. Communication kiosk. Here we go.
You've had a rough day, I can tell. You diligently wait for the moment you leave this wretched place with your child in hand. I can also tell. Not to undermine your efforts, but I fear that moment may never come. I cannot let it happen, and I will gladly show you why, but after I do, you take my advice. Leave this place while you still can. Erase it from your memory. Move on and forget any of this ever happened. And I promise you, tomorrow will be a better day.
This would be nice. I don't know how we got the car out there.
Welcome to my home. Or at least, what was supposed to be my home. Down in the dark and cold depths of the facility. The circumstances force you to do things that are out of your nature. When I feel that I'm straying too far off my original course, I head to the room and found me meditating and to mentally regroup. I come to this place, and then I am reminded that what I'm fighting for is worth all of this pain and suffering. Of course, none of this is real, but it all could be. I have never had actual sun rays touch my skin. Can you imagine that? And I yearn for the day that they finally do. I need the children to achieve that. But do not worry. I will practice the safest of procedures. Whatever I decide to do with the adults, I will make sure to keep one alive and sane so that the surviving children are delivered to the surface safe and sound. And of course, to deliver me to where I choose to be. Oh, to live the simple life of a completely brainless jellyfish, just munching on shrimp and avoiding getting eaten by turtles all day. You never appreciate how calming it is to have no conscience until you have one. I admire your courage, so I am giving you the chance to walk away. Take it. That way you won't lose both your life and the chance to see your child. No liver, no intestines, but most importantly, no pancreas. You, sir, need to have more organs. What am I supposed to eat when there's nothing to eat? Guess I'm going to have to look elsewhere.
Where's the key? Oh, you gotta get the shells for this one too? Oh, there's hats for Banban. I didn't think I was gonna get that. Where is it? Faking me out here. Oh man. How long is this? Oh shit. Hell yeah. Is that it? What did that open? Just leave? Am I missing something? Couldn't that be it? Oh, I just couldn't.
You are not one of them. You are new. You need to hide. They are coming.
Oh man. Of course. I go to take a drink. I don't know what that does. Boss room. He's not bossy, but he's the boss. Sure he's not. There we go. Is that it? All of them? No. How many is that? Need two more? Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I really messed that one up. Following the light trail and jump on the lights as they appear. Or follow the light trail and jump on the lights as they appear. Yeah, I don't think this won't work. Yeah, just start it over. Am I gonna die? I could have swore I thought something would happen. That shouldn't have worked. I didn't do that right. But, oh well.
What happened to you is one of Stinger Flynn's tricks. He left for the progressive sector, but we have something more important to deal with right now. See Nabnab's room? It's open now, which means he's inside. He's on the hunt, and it's too dangerous to do anything in this state. We have to deal with him. Luckily, I have a solution, but you won't like it. Head to the medical sector and we'll talk there.
Is that that one? I think it's this one. Yeah.
When Nabnab escaped, it wasn't long before workers started to disappear. Of course, precautions and trading can only get you so far, so we had to think of a more permanent solution. Nabnalina was that solution. We had a theory that Nabna was as aggressive as he was due to his loneliness. We never got to prove this theory right, as the collapse happened during the surgery. That's where you come in. You'll be carrying out the final steps of said surgery. Juvenium-related procedures are very delicate, so I'm going to need you to pay very close attention to these instructions. The hard part is already done. All you need to do is mix the right concentrations and inject her with it about 6 times. The machine with the droplet symbols is where that's done. When it's time, the screen will light up with the symbol of the needed concentration. For simplicity, the concentrations have been represented by colors. Mix and achieve the right concentration, then collect it in the syringe and give it to Nabnalina. The machine with the colored pipes will occasionally shift to the wrong colors, and when that happens, use the given tongs to revert them all to their normal state of green. The buttons on the walls will also malfunction at times. When that happens, hit any ones that are lit with your drone. The excess juvenium that you can find in the room will deplete when anything malfunctions or when a concentration is needed to be delivered. The procedure stops if any of the 4 depletes completely, and what happens next is never good. Only the best of us perform juvenium procedures, but we don't have much of a choice. Good luck.
Yeah. Good doctor knows to prevent excess juvenium from depleting completely by injecting subjects with the correctly mixed concentrations as soon as they are needed, turning all power suppliers back to green when they malfunction, punching wall buttons as soon as they need punching. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'll probably die once or twice. Do they need to be green? is that one? Come on. I didn't realize there were 3 buttons. I thought there was just the 2. Uh-oh. Purple is red and blue. Let's see. What did I do wrong? The button was green. Did I mix that wrong? I'm not really sure what I did wrong. So I guess I need to do that one first and then that. Oh. Oh, man. That makes my skin crawl.
I hope that wasn't too hard. Anyway, grab the audio disc and head back to the aquatic sector and play it on the big speaker in the lounge. Time for a spider union.
Okay. I missed something there. I'm not gonna... Or maybe you gotta go back. I know in the next one you can go back. You got a weird mating call.
At last, he's no longer miserable. I'm surprised they both weren't originally members of the mutants below. They'd certainly fit. This is...
Whoa. There's only one?
You have overstayed your welcome here. I even made you an offer, but guess what? Accepting it is long overdue. Don't worry, I won't get rid of you or collect you just yet. I was never one to abide by wastes. An old friend needs you a lot more than I do. They too are on a path to achieve peace of mind. I already have more than enough subjects to move forward with my aspiration and my ultimate mental refinement. You just take a little nap while I transfer you to where you're meant to be.
This is a good one.
Hey you. You're finally awake. Can't blame you for taking a nap. Feels like we've been in this car forever. So, Stinger, when are we arriving at this place called Beach?
I believe we are lost.
Nice. You had one job and you messed that up somehow.
I am struggling to locate the being who asked for your opinion.
Can you at least put some music on since we're gonna be out here for a while?
Traveling through the dark, what's with these floating cars? I'm picking up these pieces of my fragile broken heart, cleaning up the
That's what I'm talking about. Fila, what do you think about this?
I hope it's not copyrighted.
Awesome.
Crash
Captain, what
this
about you?
video.
Captain? Okay, decent answer.
Can you stop vocalizing for just 1 second so I can focus on the road?
What do you mean focus on the road? We've been going in circles for hours. Never trust a jellyfish, am I right, Opila?
If your pathetic mouth utters another infuriating sentence, I will stuff your whole body in one of those stupid party hats on your
What is down here? Oh, if you fall. Nope. Now. Good Lord, I gotta wait until the next one gets there. Now. Now. This one, I just kind of guess.
isn't much of a talker. Plus, it's scary here. That big green guy keeps checking in on us. I think he believes we're some sort of dolls. We could use that to our advantage to try and escape. He cannot know that we're alive. Every time we move or change something in the room, let's make sure that it's back to the way it was before he checks in on us again. This way, we can inch our way towards escaping, all while he doesn't suspect a thing. In other words, from his point of view, the room must remain unchanged. When he's close, the lights change color, so run back to your chair when the lights change. I don't know where to start though, so you give it a try.
She doesn't help very much. Black and red. Green, yellow. Nope. Nope. I think that was right.
Quick! Sit down! He's coming! Hey, come help me solve this equation.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. No. Where is that? Is that in here? Shit. That is like the worst.
You're right. Maybe now isn't the best time for education?
Possible thing that could happen. Hopefully it doesn't kill me over that. goes it. I hit it that time, but it didn't work. Ah. I don't know if you can leave the blocks in there. You probably could. I hit it again. I swear. Maybe it's the keyboard I got. What? Can't put two? Did I not even need that? Yeah, that one is a bit higher. toadster. I guess that was it. Hopefully that'll reset it. I don't know why I did that. Tarda Bird says, protect your loved ones, they love you back the same. Today marks the first day that Case 13 was introduced to its human genome donor, and the results were not what was expected. In clear contrast to what occurred during the revelation day of both Cases 6 and 7, which resulted in complete meltdowns of the cases, Case 13 assured the original genome donor that it was aware that of what it was in its typical calm manner. This is despite having described identical events to what Case 6 has described regarding their bodies, such as unexplainable immense pain that persists across their entire bodies, as well as sharing similar physical attributes such as body growth and the presence of many large veins. We await management's decision regarding the risk of presenting a case that is this intelligent and unpredictable case to clients. So what, they might present that one? That one yet. Three eggs equals 3. So that would be 1. 2 eggs would be 2. If that one equals 2, then that one has to be 4. I think that one's 4, so that would be 5. That would be 3. That one would be 4. Mr. Kebab Man says, be yourself no matter the cost, unlike me. Hands-on testing with Case 13 has started and deemed very promising. Case 13 is even capable of fluent speech. Primitive instincts and proneness to unwarranted hostility that were previously observed in cases seem to be completely absent from Case 13 if accidental sting is to be disregarded. However, aggressiveness can still be present when Case 13 is provoked or when any of its questions go unanswered. Aggressiveness never involved excessive violence or fatalities, despite Case 13 being completely aware of its impressive physical strength. Current testing involves introducing Case 13 to basic human etiquette, such as shaking hands without stinging. The following phase of testing will involve informing Case 13 with its mission. At this rate, Case 13 should be just as ready for the upcoming Bring a Friend Day as Case 12G. Case is not ready for presentation. I would think that one would be. It's like good. Stinger flame. I'm gonna die so bad in here. Damn, we get killed by him. I just jumped off. if it runs out of stamina. That might be why, too. Or maybe not. Maybe I just suck. Yeah, I'll probably have to suck. This one's the one. Die doing this. There's still a possibility I die. Wonder if it'd make me start all over again. 'Cause that would be terrible.
Hand over your pancreas. Hand over your pancreas. Behave or get banned. Hand over your pancreas. 3 stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. Behave or get banned. Behave or get banned. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas.
What do I have to do now? How to tame a giant angry bird. Achieve high ground. Jump and land on subject's back. Interact midair. Okay. Let's see if I die here.
3 stones with 1 bird.
Didn't do it. I died. I jumped on it. Now press D. Oh. I thought it was gonna be like... Is it? You've got to be kidding me. No way. Is it back here? There's no way they make you do that again. This is kind of ridiculous too. Man, really going on 2 hours.
Three stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird. Behave or get banned. 3 stones with 1 bird. Behave or get banned. 3 stones with 1 bird. Hand over your pancreas. Hand over your pancreas. Behave or get banned. Hand over your pancreas. Behave or get banned. Behave or get banned. Hand over your pancreas. 3 stones with 1 bird. 3 stones with 1 bird.
I go out there, I'm gonna die. No, come back. Hey, I got it. Now I just gotta do this part, which I probably will die at. How do I empty my hand? Oh. Does it say what the rules are?
Okay. Bird riding is a new one, I'll give you that. What drives you forward so vigorously? I refuse to accept that it's your protective parental instincts. Oh, I know. Someone has given you false hope. Promised you what you want when all along they had one thing on their mind. Pancreases. At first, I was confused by how everything was going perfectly in your favor, despite you never being here before. And then it hit me. Someone has to have been guiding you. And as with most things, I was right. You did have help. Your friend here has helped me tremendously. Thanks to him, I bore witness to very vital information. What information, you ask? Well, when my turn comes, I will simply prevent myself from turning into what he turned into.
Slow down it. I don't think I can skip that either. Really?
smell of your pancreas will always draw me to you. Stop it, you two.
Wow. Find the kingdom. Find the sheriff. Do not let the jester find you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.